Hey everyone, Dane here from Offin Fishing. We are going to put together a meal I fell in love with when I went to Texas on a business trip. It's called the Redfish on a half shell. So we're going to start with a couple of things. A little bit of oil, any kind of oil works. I like olive oil. That helps the seasoning kind of get down into the fish. I like Easy Spice, the fish seasoning. It's an all-purpose seasoning. It works well. Usually you need some lemons and a fillet knife, but we've already done all the cleaning of the fish and things like that, so we're just going to get right into the seasoning and then get it onto the grill. And the difference when you fillet a fish, when you're doing a half shell concept, is you're going to fillet that fish and you're going to leave the actual scales on. So as you see here, this is the actual redfish fillet, but we have the scales on the back end. This is the side that's going to go down on the grill, and it'll cook basically like that. All right, once this is cooked, essentially you're going to be able to take the fish right up out of the skin and discard the skin and the scales. Okay, so here are my fillets. Lay it on my cutting board here. I'm going to get a little bit of oil, not a whole lot. Put a little oil on. Get in there. I'll get another fillet here and do the same thing. And again, the oil just kind of helps with the absorption for the seasoning. You can do that really for anything you're cooking. Next, again, this is the seasoning I like to use here. So all-purpose seasoning, has everything already in it. And just go ahead and sprinkle as generously as you like. I'll rub that in a little bit. Again, if you like other seasonings, same thing, the concept. You can use that seasoning. The concept will be the same. You just want to make sure, again, that you have your scales down on your grill or whatever you're going to cook, whatever method you're going to use to cook your, the fish. And then you'll be ready to go. Okay, so for the green egg lovers out there, this is my baby, my grill here. I've already started a fire. What I usually do is just kind of get a little mound going in the middle, get the fire started, spread my coals out, so I just get some even distribution fire. And then I like to add the new coals. Again, try to get as even a spread as you can. And we're going to cook today somewhere between 250 and 300 degrees, because I like to get, get the scales, a little good burn on the scales, get them really hot. And we're going to cook without the plate setter today. We're going to cook directly on the grill itself. So put my grill back in. And we'll just wait for the temperature to get up, and then we'll add our redfish. Alright, so our grill is up already, and again, we caught these fish the other day on the flats. You can see the video on YouTube, Tampa Bay Flats Fishing. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add the redfish again. Shell down, or half shell down, onto your grill grate. We'll give that a couple minutes, and then we'll be right back to check on it. Alright, so probably about 7 to 10 minutes. Again, I like to make the fish a little bit crispy, and so I let it cook a little bit longer at a higher temperature, and this is what you end up with here. Alright, as you see, it's starting to break up into pieces, so you just got to be careful. But remember, you have the skin kind of in the background to help you out a little bit. That up, put it down, same here, put it down, and again, as you can see, that's what happens to the scales. They cook on the back, and you work it out, and we'll show you that in a second. So here's your redfish on a half shell. Again, comes right up. Perfect. Try it, you'll love it.